We turn now to the latest on the Israel-Hamas war, now in day 7 of that fragile ceasefire. 16 more hostages released from Gaza, including a dual citizen of the United States and Israel. In exchange, 30 more jailed Palestinians freed by Israel.
And joining us now from Capitol Hill is Ohio Congressman Greg Landsman. Good to see you, and thanks a lot for being on with us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about it. The Israel-Hamas ceasefire has been extended once again. What's your reaction to this latest development?
It's promising. I mean, we should do everything in our power to help the Israelis get all of the hostages home safely. And the longer this is extended, the better in terms of those hostages, and to get significant humanitarian aid to the right folks in Gaza. Ultimately, Israel is going to have to remove Hamas from power. I mean, Hamas could surrender, which hopefully the Qataris and others are pressuring them to do so that this war can come to an end. But the Palestinians, Israelis cannot continue to live with Hamas in power.
You've been very vocal condemning calls from other members of Congress who introduced a bill calling for the expulsion of Palestinians from the U.S. You're Jewish. Why did you feel the need to speak up?
So the rhetoric in politics today has become so divisive and oftentimes dangerous. This is, of course, both. And I think those of us who feel very strongly that we represent the shared values of Americans, I felt very compelled to stand up and condemn this, to say this is not who we are as Americans. And it's very dangerous. It's going to get people hurt. And as a Jewish member of Congress, this is part of our values to embrace folks and not to expel a group of people. It's outrageous, and hopefully this helps to our standing up helps to reduce Islamophobia, but also anti-Semitism, because we're demonstrating our values and saying this is wrong.
We've also seen a rise in anti-Semitism. In fact, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer calls it a 5-alarm fire. As a Jewish person, what have the last couple of months been like for you?
So I think a lot of us feel the same, which is that this has been a very isolating time. There's a sort of loneliness that a lot of us are experiencing because of how awful. I mean, it was the worst terror attack on Jews ever, and the worst day for Jews since the Holocaust. And obviously some folks have said, hey, we're with you, but then you've also seen around the country a lot of folks who are saying pretty scary stuff about Israel and about Jews. And I think the senator's comments yesterday were very powerful and I hope resonate with a lot of people.
Let's switch gears now and talk about Representative George Santos. He's facing another expulsion vote. Speaker Mike Johnson saying he has real reservations about expelling Santos. I'm curious where you stand on all this.
He should be expelled. He should not be a member of Congress. And every day he's a member of Congress, I believe there are real issues and concerns, potential security issues. He's just not a person that can be trusted. And, the sooner he's gone, the better. I was surprised that the speaker said that. I mean, after the ethics report that clearly demonstrates that this person is not fit to serve and has done some really problematic and arguably illegal things. The idea that he would have reservations is concerning. George Santos should be expelled.
All right, following a contentious vote last month, Representative Mike Johnson is now the House Speaker. Are you hopeful that the House can get past partisan gridlock and deliver to the American people?
I am hopeful because you have to remain hopeful, and the American people desperately need their government to work, and that is only going to happen if the Speaker and Republican leadership distance themselves from the extreme wing of their party. They have not shown that they can do that. Hopefully with the Santos vote, they will show, hey, we're serious about leading, but it's going to be passing a budget and providing real support to Israel, to Ukraine, to the border, to communities who have been devastated by serious flooding and other issues. They have an opportunity to say, hey, we are going to put the extremists to the side and really govern, but they have not done that yet. So I remain hopeful, but you know, I'll believe it when I see it.
Ohio Congressman Greg Landsman, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.